What is up, everybody? I'm Jared, and I will be going through my core four of MLB picks for PrizePicks today. If you're new here, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. That'll make sure you get notifications when these shows are posted. We do them just about every single day. Also, if you're not currently playing on PrizePicks, if you use promo code WINDAILY, it's spelled out for you right at the bottom of the screen. That'll get you a 100% deposit bonus up to $100. And we'll also go ahead and throw in a free 30-day trial of Win Daily Gold for you. That gets you access to all of our daily articles and also access to our Discord group. We're constantly talking about different plays for both DFS and PrizePicks, so make sure you go ahead and sign up today using the promo code WINDAILY. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and jump into today's slate. We have a bunch of double headers on tap today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to focus on just games where we know we have a solid set lineup. I try to avoid playing doubleheaders sometimes just because teams can throw out a funky lineup in the first or the second game, and then it creates a different matchup than what we're expecting. So we're going to go ahead and stick with just the core group today. So the first game that I am liking is it's going to be JD Martinez with a half run or RBI. JD Martinez and the Boston Red Sox get just a great matchup tonight against Jose Urquidy. Urquidy is someone that I really try to attack as often as I can. He really hasn't had a blow-up game yet this year, but it's coming. He gives up way too much contact, way too much hard contact, and way too many fly balls. With the weather starting to warm up, especially in the Northeast, we should start to see some more carry with balls, and that's just going to be at a huge disadvantage for Urquidy with the ball traveling farther. So with Urquidy, he's actually a reverse splits pitcher, and for those unaware of what that means, he does worse against same-handedness. So righties have really been crushing him this year, and with that, we have a great righty with the Red Sox and JD Martinez. Martinez really struggled last season, but this season has been a rebirth for him. He's also playing extremely well right now. He scored a run or had an RBI in 6 of his last 7 games. I have no doubt when we talk tomorrow that it's going to be 7 of 8 because he should get a run or an RBI tonight. So our model really likes him. I really like him. So I'm going to go with the over on this half run plus RBI prop from PrizePicks today. The next one that we are going to go with is going to be his teammate, Xander Bogaerts. Xander Bogaerts and his 7.5 hitter fantasy score. So Bogaerts is kind of in his walk year this year. He can opt out of his contract, and he is trying his hardest to make more money and more money. He's having one of his best years of his career. He currently has career highs in average, on-base percentage, and also WOBA. Even his slugging percentage is only a few basis points lower than his career high. So he's really trying to make sure that Scott Boras gets him as much money as possible after this season. He gets the same matchup that Martinez has against Urquidy. I love the spot here for Bogaerts. He's also been great against righties. Our model currently has him at 10 points, so there's definitely some wiggle room with that 7. I'm in agreement with our model. I'm going to go with the over on this number. Just love the spot for the Red Sox. I'm going to go pretty heavy on Red Sox in both PrizePicks and DFS tonight. Just love the spot against Urquidy. So the next one that we are going to go with is going to be Brandon Belt and his 1.5 total bases. So PrizePicks is a little bit different than DFS. With DFS, we kind of worry about playing cores because ownership is typically so high. With PrizePicks, we don't have to worry about that. If everybody selects the same person, it doesn't matter because we're playing against the projection. So Brandon Belt gets a great matchup tonight against Chad Kuhl and the Rockies. Kuhl has been good this season, but if we take a look at what he did in his last outing, the normal Kuhl that we see, he came out to play last outing. He gave up 5 runs in just 4 2/3 innings. It was against these same Giants. I fully expect the same thing to happen tonight in a much better hitting environment in cores. Brandon Belt also lines up extremely well with Chad Kuhl. Kuhl throws a healthy amount of sliders against lefties, about 40% of the time. This is a pitch that Brandon Belt has just done extremely well against in his career. He's shown a ton of power with a 556 ISO against it and also a WOBA over 500. So it's a great matchup for him. I have no doubt that he should get at least an extra base hit tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes him deep tonight. Our model loves him. I love him. I'm going to go with the over on this 1.5 total base prop from PrizePicks. The final piece to our core four tonight is going to be Giancarlo Stanton and his 7.5 hitter fantasy score. If you haven't been watching what Stanton's done over the last couple of weeks, he's on fire. And if you know Stanton, he's somebody that when he's hot, you really want to continue to play him because he's as streaky as there is in the majors. When he's hot, just ride him until he's cool. If you look at what he's done recently, he's got 13 RBIs over his last 6 games. He's got 4 homers and a couple extra base hits. So he's on fire. He's in a great matchup tonight against Spencer Watkins. Watkins is also a reverse splits pitcher. He's just been getting tagged by righties this year. Righties on the year have an OPS over 1. Really anything over 9 is good, and we're getting him over 1, which is even better. Righties also have a slugging percentage close to 700 against him, so he's just given up a ton of power to righties. There's no better power righty in the big leagues than Mike or Giancarlo Stanton. Our model currently has him at 13 tonight, so there's even more wiggle room with this 7.5 hitter fantasy score. Our model loves him, I love him, and he's going to be the final piece to our core four tonight. So to recap, we're going to go with the over on JD Martinez half run plus RBI prop. We're going to go with the over on Xander Bogaerts 7-hitter fantasy score. We're going to go with the over on Brandon Belt's 1.5 total bases. And we're also going to go with the over on Stanton's 7.5 hitter fantasy score. So that's our core four. If you end up using these tonight, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Also, if you have any questions about any other plays that you may have, make sure to just drop them in the comments. We're constantly monitoring them. We'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. So with that being said, wish you all the best of luck and hope we cash.